Boom. Yeah, man. Okay, we now have the new thermostat housing installed along with the thermostat in there, and you could see the white where I'm gonna line it up with the hose. Okay, I have the hose here. I had to take out the hose. Okay, I have the hose right here. I'm sorry. Okay, so now I'm gonna install the hose. Okay, as you could, where's the white mark on it? Okay, that white mark is what I'm going to line up with that white mark right there on the housing, and then this thermostat will be installed properly. So let's do that. Okay, viewers, we're back in business. Thermostat already installed. Both hoses are already connected. Now I'm gonna put on the AC compressor, and from there we're gonna, finish assemble the rest of the parts of the car. All right, so as you can see, it's already in there, so let's do that. Okay, viewers, as you can see, the hose had been removed. Okay, I have it twisted up there. All right, and you can see the clamp from here. Okay, the AC compressor is right there. Okay, we have the 1, 2 bolts. Okay, and this is the third one right here. All right, this is the one that is to go on top. All right, so see where my hand is at. All right, so I'm gonna try to reach there and get this bolt installed, okay, into the hole where the AC compressor is at, where it belongs. Okay, after I do that, then I'll torque them down and get back to you. Okay, viewers, as you can see with the hose out the way, okay, and you could see the bolt is exactly beside the hose right there. Okay, but it's now in. All right, the bolt is now in there. See? Okay. All right, right where it belongs. Okay, now I'm screwing it by hand. Okay, after that I'll put the tool on it, then I'll tighten all 3 bolts for the AC compressor. After that we're gonna do that timing belt. Okay, and this I'll have to reroute it on the front on all the pulleys. Okay, but don't worry, I got that. All right, I've done a lot of these, so that's not a problem. I just go look at the belt and the pulleys, and then I could reroute it. I'll get back to you when it's time to do that. Okay, viewers, we're back in. Okay, I have all bolts in for the AC compressor. Okay, so that's an achievement, but if you see, we don't have the belt on. Okay, and that's this one here is what you call that's the water pump. This is the water pump. This is the crankshaft pulley. This is the AC compressor right here, pulley. Okay, and on top there is the power steering. That's the power steering pulley. Okay, the power steering pump pulley. And as you can see, while I'm here, I'm testing everything. Everything is spinning nice and free. Okay, except the crankshaft, you can't spin that with your hand. Okay, you need a you need a ratchet. Okay, so everything feels nice and stiff. I'm gonna now remove this bungee cord here that I had that was holding up the AC compressor. Okay, thank you so much, bungee cord, but you're good for today. All right, I'm struggling right here. Okay, cool. All right, we have this out. Okay, and now okay, before I put the belt and reroute the belt, okay, what I want to show you is that the power steering here, okay, it's because of the wires. Okay, I was already losing the power steering. If you see it, there's two 8mm, two 8mm nut. Okay, I was losing those in order to try to make room to get to the AC compressor and to get to the thermostat. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I have to tighten these. If you see, there's a little space. Okay, all right, so those are 8mm, so I gotta tighten the power steering pump back before I reroute the belt. So let's go ahead and do that right now. Okay, bolts, they are both tightened. Okay, back to where they were at, and now we're gonna reroute the belt. Okay, I think I mentioned in the videos that those were 8, but they're not 8, they're 10. Okay, that's a mistake, they're 10mm. Okay, also I loosened this that was holding the AC line, but I had already replaced it. So now let's go and do the belt. Okay, so I'll go and find the routing of the belt. I'll just do it, and then as soon as I get through, I'll bring you back on camera to see that I had reroute this belt, okay, on all the pulley necessary. I don't really need a diagram. Okay, I can just look at the belt, okay, look at the length and look at the shine spots, okay, the shine spot on the pulley, and I will get this belt replaced. Okay, and over there is the yeah, that's the that's another idler pulley. Okay, that right there, that's another pulley. All right, so I will reroute it around that, and this right here, okay, that's the tensioner. All right, and if you look real good, you see where it says lift. Okay, let me try to come a little closer. Where it says lift, there's an arrow. Okay, if you look at that arrow, the arrow is pointing down. Okay, and yeah, the arrow, it says lift, and I'm talking about the arrow. Okay, right there, hardly could see, okay, because of the debris, but it's pointing down. Okay, right here, on right here. All right, which means, okay, what this means, you can see clearer since I wipe it with my hand. Not good, not good. Okay, but what that means is that you will, this is a 15mm, okay, and you see the tensioner is spinning freely. This is a 15, so you will put a 15mm wrench right on this, and then you will pull down, okay, as if though you're tighten. All right, righty tighty, lefty loosey. Right, if you go up, it's not gonna work. Okay, you go down, you put the 15, you go down, then the tensioner will lift this way. When it lifts this way, that's when you reroute the belt. As soon as you are done, you release, then the tensioner will come back, and this belt will have the right tension for this engine right here. Okay, so it's that easy. So let me get off the camera and stop talk, and let me do it. Okay, viewers, as you can see, belt is already been installed. Okay, already been routed, and the tension is nice and tight. Okay, so that's the rerouting right there, and we are good on that. Okay, I also had already closed the pit cap where the coolant was drained from. Okay, right there. Okay, so that is sealed already. All right, and there should be no coolant leak. Okay, that's just residual coolant. I haven't installed any coolant in the car, so now we are done from under the car. We have the coolant in here. Okay, I'm gonna reuse. All right, but I'm just gonna strain the coolant. All right, because this coolant is still good, so I'm gonna reuse that. Okay, and now we're going to move back to the top of the vehicle. So we are done from under there. Now I'm just gonna reinstall the air duct, all right, and the air filter, change the battery, put the coolant before, and we also gonna clean inside here. Okay, it's hard to see, but let me, yeah, because inside there is real dirty. Okay, see, there's a lot of carbon buildup in the throttle body. All right, so it's a good thing I remove the air duct. So I'm gonna clean the throttle body with some throttle body cleaner, replace the air filter, replace the air duct, connect back the mass airflow sensor, replace the battery, install everything back on top, and then we are gonna start this car, and then this is gonna be a job completed. Okay, a thermostat will be installed, and we will see if the code will come back and get this car ready to pass smog. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, viewers, we're back. All right, as you can see, okay, I had already cleaned the throttle body. Okay, the air duct is already clean too. That's it right there. This is the air filter. Okay, you look between, it's not swollen. Okay, the ribs between, they're not swollen, so it's good. And you look towards the sunlight. Okay, you could see the sun, you could see the sun clear through the filter. So that means I don't need to replace anything here. Okay, this is the filter box. Okay, the filter housing. Okay, the air filter housing has the mass airflow sensor right there. All right, so before I install everything, okay, let me see if I could get as close as possible for a better view. Yes, all right, okay, right there. Okay, that's the mass airflow sensor. And it seems like, it looks like as if though it has some dirt on it, but I'm not sure. Okay, let me turn this way, maybe. No, this view is worse. Okay, but anyway, you see what I'm saying right there. That's the mass airflow sensor. Okay, so yeah, it gets more blur. Sorry for the view. Okay, yeah, but anyway, all right. And what I have here is mass airflow sensor cleaner. So I'm gonna clean the mass airflow sensor. Okay, and that's too easy. Okay, all I need to do is to just spray this in here to clean the mass airflow sensor and let it dry it out. Okay, for like 10 to 15 minutes. All right, as a matter of fact, I'm not gonna start the car now, so I could put it on, but no, you follow the rules, let it dry for like 10 minutes, put it on, and then it's done. As a matter of fact, let me clean it right now. Let me show you what I'll do. Okay, I'm just gonna, let me see where it's clear. So yeah, let me put it right here on this bag, because I don't want to be spraying this chemical anywhere. Okay, all right. All right, there we go. That's it right there. It's done. It's clean. No need to do nothing more. Just leave it there to sit. From there, install it on the car, put the air filter, put the air duct and everything, and then we are done with the cleaning. Then we'll start the car. Okay, my dedicated viewers, let's continue the video. Okay, as I said, I was going to replace the battery. Okay, and I had already replaced the battery, as you can see. Okay, this is a brand new battery. Okay, it still has the black cover on the negative battery pole. The positive side I had already removed. Okay, and I know it's not Duralast or the best. Okay, but still this battery only cost me like $90. Okay, and if you look here on the receipt, let's see, right there on the receipt it says new battery, 1 year warranty. Okay, so I can work with that. All right, for right now. So, and you see on the side they put the time I bought the battery until up to when I think the warranty going to be over. So that's fine for right now. I also got me some coolant, because as soon as I connect the battery, I'm going to start the car and I'm going to monitor the coolant, the flow, to see how low it gets, and then I'm gonna have to put some coolant in there, because we had lost some coolant while we were removing the hose. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do. But before, okay, I have a brush. Okay, I'm gonna clean this battery terminal right here, because there is some cruds at the back. Okay, you might can't see it, but look, see, there are some cruds. I'm gonna clean that up, okay, before I attach the terminal to the brand new battery pole. Okay, I'm gonna do both. Then I'm gonna spray it with some electronic cleaner. Okay, and then I'm gonna attach the battery pole, so I don't need to show when I do that. That's too easy. Okay, then I'm gonna start the car and let the coolant burp and add some more coolant. We're gonna turn on the heater inside the car, put it at full blast, and let the coolant circulate. Okay, let's do that. Okay, it's a towing job going on right there. Somebody towing a car. All right, battery already installed. Okay, I had already add some coolant in there, as you can see, the green. Okay, so just at the cool position. So moment of truth, we're gonna try to start the car, and we're gonna see what happened. Okay, once if it starts, we go back outside and we add some more coolant. Okay, I install the key. All right, but before we start, I'm gonna prime. Okay, let's see. Yes, she primed up. All right, lights on the dash, everything came on. Off, prime again. Okay, because the car have been sitting for a little while now, so one more prime. All right, All right, fire in the hole, here she goes. All right, good. Let's look at the RPM. Okay, that light there, that's the door. The door is open. I don't have my seat belt. Okay, no check engine light. All right, let me come closer. Yeah, no check engine light. Oh, that's the light for the door. Okay, the car is running. The car is on. All right, I'm gonna check the coolant, but before I go, let me put the, I'm gonna put the heater on full blast. Okay, the heater is on max. Okay, I turn the fan on. Where I'll put it right here. Yeah. So as you can see, I have the heater blowing. Man, see all the dust off the fire. The AC, the heater blowing. Okay, at max. The fan is on. Okay, and the car is running. All right, so that's max AC. Yeah, so I'm gonna go and put some more coolant inside. Okay, see, car is running. Nice. Okay, car is on, but the coolant hasn't gone down yet. But when the car reaches operating temperature, the thermostat supposed to open, then the coolant will go down, and when it goes down, then I'm gonna add more. Okay, the car needs to reach operating temperature first. Let's see under the car if there's any leak. Okay, and no, not a single drip. Okay, nothing dripping under the car. Nothing, absolutely nothing. I don't see nothing dripping. Okay, so this is a job well done. Okay, all right, job well done. So let's wait and see. Once the car heats up, the coolant will go down. That's mean the thermostat is open. Then I'm going to add more. Okay, so I'll get back. Okay, viewers, this is what I want to show you. If you look at the temperature gauge right there, okay, it's still stuck there at cool. All right, it's still stuck there at cool, which means the thermostat hadn't been open as yet. All right, the heater is blowing. It's already getting a little bit warm. Okay, but it still hadn't opened as yet because the coolant in the reservoir is still full. Okay, so it haven't opened as yet. So as soon as the temperature increases, okay, I'm gonna get back. But right now I'm going to rev the car at 2000 RPM in order to try to heat it up as quick as possible. Okay, so I'm gonna do that right now. That's too much. Yep. Okay, I'm gonna hold it there for a little while and see if the coolant gonna go down. Then I'm gonna put some in there because the temperature gauge is supposed to go up. Okay. Okay, I'll get back to you once the temperature gauge goes up. Okay, viewers, as you can see, the temperature gauge is going up. Okay, and it's close to where it's supposed to be, a closed loop. Okay, but I need a scan tool. Okay, I might need to go and get the scan tool. However, the heater is on, but I'm not feeling any hot air blowing. Okay, the air is blowing, but that's just a fan blowing cold air. Okay, it's supposed to be blowing hot air because I have the heater on full blast right here. See, the heater is on. Okay, and that is telling me something right there. Okay, which means the coolant is not circulating as the way it should. Okay, and there's no leak. Maybe I'll have to take it on a test drive. But as you notice, okay, the gauge is steady. The RPM is at about 900 or maybe 850 to 900 RPM. Okay, and which is good. But I'm gonna get a scan tool and I'm going to scan the vehicle before I even decide to take a test drive. Okay, viewers, I now have the scan tool hooked up. Okay, I was trying to check for codes and so forth, but unfortunately we won't be able to see any codes, because since the battery has just been replaced, okay, it will give us a P1000. All right, and that P1000 code, it means that you know, the code had been cleared recently and the monitors need to be reset. The car has to be driven and, you know, again go through another drive cycle and everything. Okay, but man, this zoom is not really I'm on my compute on my scan tool, and I was trying to catch a live data here, but for some reason it's not showing clear. Okay, let me try to clear it up, then I'll, you know, get back to you. Okay. Okay, viewers, well, I guess this is it. If you notice, the needle for the temperature gauge right here, it's stuck at the middle, right where it's supposed to be at. All right. The engine RPM is just a little, like around 700 RPM. That's not bad. It's at idle. Okay, and that's it for right now. No check engine light, so I'm going to close the hood. Okay, the heater still haven't come on as yet, but I do believe maybe it's a thermostat. Okay, because aftermarket parts sometimes they don't work as efficient as the OE. All right, so maybe I have to drive the vehicle, you know, in order for it to really, you know, open. I'll know when time it open, because the heat will start to blow in here, which means the coolant is circulating properly. But so far so good. Okay, so let me go on a test drive, then we'll do that. Okay, viewers, I'm driving, all right, and I'm looking at that temperature gauge. Okay, but I'm focusing on the road. Okay, but I wanted to look at the temperature gauge. It's still steady. All right, which is a good sign. Okay, this car is not running cool, because I had already checked it on the scan tool and it says closed loop. Okay, this car is running perfectly. It's running good. Okay, see, I'm gassing it. Okay, the meter is right there. All right, so which means everything is working fine so far. So I'm just driving around trying to get it nice and, you know, warm, to see if the heater might come in. Okay, I'm at the stoplight, light changes to green, we're gone. Okay, this is a test drive, no check engine light so far. Okay, but we will know when all the monitors comes in. I'm going to scan the vehicle and let you know. My scan tool was acting up, so you couldn't see, you know, what I was trying to show you, because I was trying to show you live data. Okay, but so far so good. Okay, guys, something is knocking on the suspension, and it's knocking real hard and real bad. Okay, so after this test drive, okay, we'll have to do an inspection on the suspension, okay, and fix that, because when I'm driving you could hear it. Okay, you can hear it. Something is knocking. Okay, I don't hear it right now, but something is knocking. You hear it? Look. Hear that? Hear that? That doesn't sound good. Okay. All right. So let's go back, and then I'll try to see how I could get that fixed. Okay, viewers, let's check after that test drive to see how we are at. Okay, and oh yeah, nice, you see that? See, it went down. Okay, that means the coolant is circling. Okay, so I'm gonna get some more and I'm gonna refill. Okay, the engine is running, sound nice. Okay, so the coolant is circling now. That means the thermostat had opened. Oh man, woo! Man, I don't have my temperature gauge. If I would have had my temperature gauge, I was gonna test it to show you. Man, in here is hot as hell. Okay. Ooh. In here is hot as hell. Man. Damn. Okay. That's fine. It's blowing nice and hot. Okay. Nice and hot. Everything is working fine. Thank you for watching. Okay. Look at the temperature gauge. It's steady. If I take this car on a test drive on the freeway, okay, this car will be ready to pass smog. Okay, once the monitors are set, and we're gonna do a video on that. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being with me. Hit the subscribe button if you like this video. If you don't like it, you can still hit the subscribe button. Okay, hit the notification bell so you can be notified of further videos. Okay, whenever I posted a new video. So hit the like button. Also give it a thumbs up, comment anything you want. But thank you for being with me. Okay, the thermostat is fixed. All right, it's opening and closing. In here is hot. Okay, I wish that I had a temperature gauge. I have one, but I gotta find it. When I find it, then I'm gonna show it to you. Okay, the heater is working nice. I'm sweating right now, so I'm gonna turn the car off. Okay, and next we're gonna work on the suspension. Thank you again.